Here's an overview of the process of creating a system support map using the System Support Mapping wizard. Notice the rings in the chart below and the labels for each ring. The labels are role/identity, most important responsibilities. I have to actually move the map so you can see them. I do that actually by hovering over the area and clicking and then pulling it and moving it around. So in addition to most important responsibilities, we have general needs for each responsibility, available resources, and wish list. You will build your SSM step by step, starting with the innermost ring and working your way outwards. The wizard is intended to build the SSM for you, but there are some things you can control along the way. You can zoom in and zoom out. You can move the whole map around, as I just showed you. You can move shapes around, which you'll see those showing up as you're doing your map by clicking on the shape and dragging it. And you can also move the arrows, although it's best to move the shapes and the arrows that will be created at the very end because the shapes will be automatically repositioned each time there's a new one added. So that'll make a little bit more sense once you start doing it. And once you start the wizard, you can step away from a partially completed map and finish it later. Just make sure to keep the wizard open in the browser. When your SSM is complete, you will be able to save the map as a special file, which you can open and view or edit further using our different web-based system support mapping tool. We'll give you instructions on how to do that at the end of this wizard. You'll also be able to download a picture of your map, which you can easily share with others electronically. Now click Next to continue. So before starting your SSM, we'd like you to focus on a specific challenge. This could be a national performance measure that you are targeting or a challenge you are facing within your organization. Please take a few minutes to develop a clear idea of the challenge you are attempting to map and your role in it. This is really important. If you don't have a solid understanding of your role in this challenge, this map building exercise could be unclear and unhelpful. So in the text box below, please briefly describe the challenge you will focus on this map. Example responses might be to facilitate integration of coordination support, to integrate care coordination activities supporting children and youth with special healthcare needs across the state, to support the social and emotional wellness of children aged 0 to 8, or to facilitate implementation of Bright Futures, which is another evidence-based intervention. If it helps, you can simply describe the challenges in terms of the outcomes that you would like to improve. And once you're done, you can click Next to continue. So I'm going to make up a challenge that I'm working on. I'm trying to reduce childhood obesity in elementary students in North Carolina. And we'd also like you to provide a little more context around your initiative. So you can describe some key partners collaborating with you and the time frame for your work. So I'm just, as an example, going to say partners in health, schools. I've got 2 years to work on this, and you can add as much information as you want to help add context. So now I'm going to hit the next button, and here I'm going to say what my role is. It's really important that you name your role, and so in this example I'm going to say I'm a project manager. And when you click Next, you'll see the project manager gets added to the ring below inside the role identity ring. There it is.